So I guess how's Wendell feeling after that type of performance? I mean, is it a constant, always in the trainer's room to get healthy?
Well, take care of his body first, and then eager. Got right back in here and started getting on Texas. We talked all day yesterday on their day off. The reason why having success because he prepared that way. He was in here watching film on Texas, understand. You know what? This team, a pretty good team we're going up against.
Aggressive is kind of the word with their defense, like to blitz a lot. How does that play into the running game?
Well, you got to be patient. It's a game. You may not have a lot of big runs. You got to live with 4 and 5 yard runs. I mean, their defense is good as anybody in the country. I mean, it's Texas. As far as depth wise on the interior, their D line is as good as anybody. You can stack them up with the Alabamas of the world because they get those guys. They're just young, and they're starting to figure some things out. I can't speak on the other side of the ball, but on defense, they're pretty good. It's going to be a challenge for us.
Provide an advantage that you guys go up against similar defense with what Gibby likes to do?
Yeah, I mean, it's just different because you never know. I mean, they're getting a lot of 4-down sets, and then, of course, last year we prepared for it all week and they go odd. So, this year we won't be caught off guard because, we got a good feel for them on film on how they're going to play, and we see it every day going against Gibby. So, it's not surprising. Thing about them, they got so much depth up front. You got to prepare for them. You got to play fast, try to get those guys tired.
Russell looked like a different guy after that performance.
I mean, it's been I guess you can say so. I mean, it's just been the part that just getting him started. I think he's been running well. He just haven't got those plays that hit for big yards, which, it's great to get him going early. When he get going early, it takes a lot of pressure off everybody. Wendell don't have to do as much, take a lot more off Skyler. So, and that's what we want going this season, to get both of those guys going because when they both going, it's a tandem. It's hard to stop.
And it's the same guys from everywhere. You were talking about the blitz a little bit. Are they blitzing a lot against the run specifically, or is it mainly against the pass?
It doesn't matter. I mean, on every play, somebody's coming. If they're 3 down, you better prepare for a 4th, 5th guy coming. If they're 4 down, somebody's coming. Whether it's the corner, the Mike, the safety. I mean, they bring them from all over the field. And they can do that because they feel good playing man. And they got a lot of confidence, a bunch of young guys out there. And, we got to take our shots and we got to connect on some of those, which we haven't done the last few games. So, playing against us, I'll come try my luck. Load the box, stop the run, and see if them guys outside can win.